This is it! The final battle between Ueki and Hammond is underway! But what's with the old man archenemy? Backed into a corner, Hammond was forced to make a desperate move. He gave up Robert, the Celestial whose body he had possessed earlier in the battle, so he wouldn't be a power user anymore.
So, you understand?
What this means is that every time Ueki injures Hammond, he'll lose a talent. And if Ueki uses up all of his talents before he defeats Hammond, he's gonna cease to exist!
Don't worry about me. Take care of Robert.
Hey, wait! Ueki!
Sekou.
Wonder what he's got planned.
It doesn't matter how many talents I have. I've got to do this. I don't have a choice. Episode 51, The Law of the Talent of Blank.
To know that you only have 18 talents. And with that, it's down to 17.
This isn't working. He's dodging with his Sekou.
16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You've got 4 left.
These careless attacks are backfiring on me, and I don't have many opportunities left.
Now he'll have to be very careful about how he launches his archenemy. But if I can keep him from using it altogether, then I've got nothing to worry about. There's no way you can win now. Wasting another attack?
I just need one shot. If only I could get him to stand still for 1 second.
Only 3 talents left.
Kurogane! The only way he can stop this attack is with a sacred weapon. The moment he launches it, I'll have a chance.
Aw, that's too bad, Ueki. Now you've only got 2 talents left.
Why would he dodge it like that? It would have been a lot easier to block it with a sacred weapon. I get it. It's not that he chose not to block it, it's that he couldn't block it. When Hanan had possession of both Robert and the Celestial King, he could use both of their sacred weapons simultaneously. But since he went and released Robert, he can only use the Celestial Kings now. Which means that while he's in the air, the only thing he can use is the Sekou. And that's it! That's the way I'm gonna get him to stand still! But if I do that, then... Oh no!
Ueki!
Unfortunately, this is the end of the line, Ueki. I know what you're probably thinking. You said to yourself, all I need to do is attack him from behind and obliterate that Sekou of his. Then he won't be able to dodge my attack so well, and I can get in a solid hit with my one remaining archenemy. Right? That might have worked, if you would have tried it earlier. Unfortunately, to use that particular tactic requires at least 2 talents, one for the archenemy and one for the Sekou. It's just too bad that you only have 2 talents remaining, because even if your plan works, you'll use them up and disappear. Or maybe you already know that and don't care.
I'll do whatever I have to do to defeat you and save the lives of my friends. I
know what you're probably thinking, and I don't like it! All I ever hear you say is how important it is that your friends are safe! Why do you always try and figure out how to save everyone else by yourself? You want to know what? I'm getting sick and tired of it! If you can't make it on your own, there's me! And the others! You're not alone! You're not... So please, don't disappear.
It doesn't matter. There's not much you can do about it now. However, I suppose I shouldn't get too careless. The archenemy is a sacred weapon that turns thoughts into power, and just like with Robert, if your resolve happens to be weakened in any way, your power will weaken as well. And now I've learned the nature of your thoughts, because as soon as you started to think about protecting others, your archenemy got much stronger. Which means that if I were to eliminate everyone, then you wouldn't be able to think about protecting them anymore! Kurogane!
Oh no!
That was a piece of cake. Rinko.
What the? Impossible!
How does that feel?
Why you?
Go, Ueki!
That's his last archenemy. Make it count!
I've still got one wing left, you know.
He missed!
Oh no!
That was your very last archenemy, which means you've only got one talent left. Guess I win. It wasn't his archenemy. It was only a Kurogane. No, you're not thinking. You've only got one talent. And if you attack me now, you'll lose it and cease to exist.
Ueki.
For better or worse, after the 4th round tomorrow, this will all be over. Let's do our best, okay? Because I want to be proud to say that I knew you all after this.
Ueki.
Thank you, guys. I'm glad to have known you all.
Ueki.
Rinko, you okay? Wow, Ueki sure took care of business. I came running over here because I thought it might help if I could take out Hanen's wing. But what a tactic. I never would have thought of firing a Kurogane before the archenemy. When Hanen dodged that first attack, I thought that was the last we'd see of Ueki. What's the matter, Ai? Where is Ueki?
Yeah, did you see where he went, Ai? In the end, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't protect his talents. No, you mean...
No way. That's impossible. It can't be. Why would Ueki... What's the point of defeating Hanen if he's not around to enjoy the victory?
It can't be!
Huh?
Sorry. It looks as though I'm a little too late.
It's you.
Baro? I thought I might be able to get here in time to help you guys out.
Help us? Hideyoshi!
If it hadn't been for him, I never would have had the courage to come here.
Then why does he look like an old dish rag? Did you beat him up first?
No, it's not my fault. It happened on the way over here, when we were climbing up the stairs.
All right, Baro, you can put me down now.
Sure.
I'm on my way, you guys. I'll show you a whole slew of trickster techniques. Here I come!
No! Hideyoshi! I think it was one of Ueki's Kuroganes that did it. There was no way I could have known Hideyoshi would get knocked out like that. Oh, Hideyoshi.
He was a goofball from beginning to end.
Baro, what did you just say? Huh? Repeat what you just said. I just said how strange it was for Ueki to accidentally knock out Hideyoshi with a Kurogane. Ueki's Kurogane.
Every time you injure a non-power user, you'll lose a talent. But on the other hand, if you use your power to defeat another power user, you'll gain a talent.
Hey, what's the matter? Hey. Now that I think about it, why am I still here? They're falling!
Oh dear, that can't be good.
Yes, I lost. But about halfway through, I already knew that I wouldn't be able to beat you. It was when your archenemy defeated mine. No matter how strong my dream was, it wasn't enough to destroy your righteousness. That's why I lost.
Hey, by the way, what was the dream you used to empower it?
Yeah, you mentioned something about creating what you consider to be the perfect life. That your dream was to build a path on which only you could walk for the rest of your life. And maybe I don't get it, but that doesn't seem all that perfect to me.
The thing I wished for above all else was that someone would come along with a power big enough to challenge me in the monstrous power I had been granted. I wanted that person to defeat me, and if that wish didn't come true, I planned to destroy everything in sight so that I could be alone in the world. Then at some point along the way, that became my dream.
Are you serious? You dreamt of destruction and loneliness? I'm starting to think you don't know how to dream.
Huh?
Dreams don't really mean all that much unless you've got someone to share them with. Like your friends.
Oh, I see. If only everyone was lucky enough to have friends like you have.
Now come on, cop up the king! Let's go! Do it!
Maybe we should hear him out.
Come on,
After all, he was the greatest enemy we ever had to face. Huh? And that's how the long, and yet in a way, not so long journey of this fight finally came to an end. The winner is Team Ueki! So even with all of Hanon's crazy rules, our team, along with our leader Ueki, managed to emerge victorious. Now all you have to do is fill in whichever talent you want. The talent of Blank was awarded to Ueki, being the one on our team whose powers had developed the most.
Oh, right. To me, it's not really about this.
So, what are you gonna write?
Huh? Don't look.
To this day, Ueki hasn't told us what he wrote on that Blink talent.
All right then, which candidate have you chosen as the advisor to the next king?
We want Inumaru! Somehow, we all ended up choosing the same guy.
Kosuke!
And Tenko.
Hey, Tenko, where have you been all this time?
Well, he was with his friends.
Whoa, where did you guys come from?
We're the ancient celestial beasts that have been imprisoned inside Margaret all this time. He agreed to free us once we had helped Borrow and the others attain their 6-star power level.
Aw, look how cute they are!
An afro?
Kosuke,
It's fine. You should stay here with your new friends.
Kosuke!
Thank you for all your help, Tenko. I'm really glad we had a chance to get to know each other.
Kosuke.
Tenko decided to stay in the Celestial world. His alleged crime of having eaten Celestials was dismissed. And Hanon was sentenced to go to the Underworld along with that Guardian clan member who had possessed Margaret. One of the Celestial King's men said that if they don't have any Celestial bodies to possess, they won't be able to return to the Celestial world. The former king, who had recovered quickly thanks to the healing beast, didn't seem too thrilled about it all.
Those guys from the Guardian clan, they could have at least told me what their names were.
Apparently he grumbled about it.
The shuttle back to the human world is about to leave.
Hey, Ueki?
You did it, Robert.
Huh?
Someone told me you've decided to abandon your hatred for humans. Now that's what I like to hear.
Ueki.
Apparently, the former king gave Robert back the years of his life he had squandered by using his power. He said that to some degree it was possible to reverse the effects caused by using powers.
Take care, guys.
We've actually kept in touch with Marilyn and the others by email.
Hideyoshi, Ueki, thank you.
I've heard that Team Borrow managed to get over their differences and even get together now and then.
Glasses.
I was a bit worried when I saw Kill Norton muttering to himself, but decided to leave him be. Leho has decided to go back into training again by himself.
It seems as though I wasn't properly prepared. Guess I'll have to start my training from square one.
It sounded like he might have been crying. Nah, could it be? And then...
Take care, you guys. Honestly, I'm not sure I was much help, but I'm really glad you considered me a part of the team, and more importantly, your friend.
The trickster Hideyoshi was the most unreliable teammate we have, but at the moment, we all secretly consider him to be a true hero. He still doesn't know that if it wasn't for him, Ueki would have disappeared, and I don't think we'll ever tell him either.
Come and visit me anytime.
I heard that after all was said and done, Rinko fell in love with Robert all over again, but rumor has it she dumped him for some reason or another.
All right then. If I find a great hot spring, I'll be sure and let you know.
After taking his high school entrance exam, Sono went on a journey to experience the hot springs of the world before the start of the new term. He plans to really get into studying geography in high school. As for Ueki, 6 months later.
Okay, who wants to solve this problem? How about Ueki?
Yeah. Y equals x over 9 plus 1/3, right?
Yeah, that's it. Well done.
Great.
You know, Ueki's getting much smarter. Even his midterm exam marks are up.
Yeah, 6 months ago he was at the bottom of the class. Guess he's been working hard. Hey, Ueki. Have you noticed that girls have been paying more attention to you lately? But it's not like you have the talent to be liked by girls.
Oh yeah? Go figure.
I guess you can develop talents if you're willing to work at it hard enough. After all, during the battles you managed to improve your two talents quite a bit. Hey, by the way, what did you write down on the talent of blank? Don't you think it's about time you told me?
That's a secret.
So things are pretty much back to normal. Everything's been so peaceful these few months, it hardly seems real. But lately, I've begun to kind of miss all those exciting times we had, and I feel like I'd like to do it all again.
Listen up. I'd like to introduce a new teacher who's just transferred to our school.
The very first thing I want you all to learn is something that was said by a great scholar who lived long, long ago.
Huh?
Young men embraced righteousness.
Are you serious? You're a strange teacher.
Wise words, Teach.
That's all right. I made it up, you know.
And whatever became of that great scholar? The talent to reunite.